Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. We're going to get started with our jackfruit burritos. Family, tune in. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to tune in. Today is Monday. Gonna give it 5 minutes for everybody to tune in before we get started. Tune in, family. Tune in. One more minute, family, and then we're going to get started. Our vegan jackfruit burritos. What's on the menu for today? Tomorrow, I start my 36-hour liquid fast. So I'll be just drinking gallons of water, smoothies, and green drinks for the next 3 days. Just give my digestive system a break, detox my body. It's good to fast at least a 24-hour fast, or you can do an intermediate fasting, which is a 12-hour fast you do intermediate fasting, which would be from 7 p.m. at night till 12 p.m. the next day. That's a great way to fast. I started off with intermediate fasting. I still do intermediate fasting, but I like to do a 36-hour fast at least once a month to keep my immune system strong, keep my digestive system cleaned out. Alright, family, we're going to get started. Peace and blessings, family. So I'm going to show you guys what we are making today. So we have the onions and peppers, the whole wheat tortillas, organic black beans, the organic young jackfruit, which you can find those at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Every state has a Trader Joe's. The shiitake mushrooms, which I'm going to put in. The cheddar shredded vegan cheese. We're going to put the quinoa in as a rice. And the seasonings I'm going with, I stay with the complete, but it has no salt added. Garlic powder and onion powder. Okay. So I have my 2 cups of water here for my quinoa. So I'm going to start the quinoa up, or the water for the quinoa. Okay, the beans I'm going to rinse off. Pour them in a bowl. Just so I can rinse them off. Okay. Alright, the beans we rinsed off, and now I'm going to put them in the pot here. The beans out of the can, once they're rinsed off, it only takes a few minutes to cook them, and you can season them how you like and desire. Okay, now we're going to open up the jackfruit. Drain off the water and rinse these off as well. Those off. Put a little bit of oil in the pot or the pan. Just throw them in. As they're cooking, we're going to separate them and shred it. Okay. Now we're going to add our seasoning, onion powder. Well, this is garlic powder, I'm sorry. Onion powder. Sazon without salt. This Sazon Complete has dehydrated vegetables, garlic and onion, spices, herbs, And yeah, that's about it. So, love that seasoning. We're going to let it cook down before we add the liquid smoke. Give it a minute to warm up. Put a little bit of seasoning in the beans. Once the water boils for the quinoa, we can add the quinoa to it. So this is the waiting game, family. How is everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? I like to cut my mushrooms up. I don't know, it's a texture thing for me. But if you like those mushrooms whole, you can definitely just throw them in the pan. But I like to cut mine up, at least in half. Just in here. What's up, bro? Thank you for tuning in. I'm not gonna put too much mushrooms because the baby doesn't like mushrooms. He's at that funny stage. Alright, I'm gonna shred up. Let me show you. Shred up the jackfruit so I can add the other ingredients. That's the jackfruit, the black beans. I'm cooking jackfruit burritos. Let me shred up the jackfruit. Like I was saying, you can pick up the jackfruit, the canned jackfruit from a Whole Foods. If you're in the capital area like Schenectady, Albany, or Troy area, you can go to Honest Co-op. It's like an organic, all-natural store. They have all different types of good quality food, fruits, vegetables. But if you don't have anything like that, you can definitely go to a Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. They'll definitely have it there. I mean, you can find the jackfruit fresh, which is really good. It's sweet. You can eat it raw. But when it comes to the cooking, I rather the canned jackfruit. Let me show you guys how it looks once it's shredded up. fruit. I'm going to add the onions, peppers, and mushrooms to it. Like I was saying, this will be my last meal for the next 3 days. I will be on a pure liquid fast just to detox my body, give my digestive system a break. Alright, so we're going to add, before I add the mushrooms and the peppers and onions, this is what it looks like once you shred it up, cut it up. The beans look like they're done. The water's boiling for the quinoa, so I'm going to add the quinoa to the water. Sorry about that, family. Pour that in there. Only needs a few minutes to cook. Maybe another 12 minutes for the quinoa to cook. Quinoa is a great alternative for rice. Alright, let me add the onions and peppers. And the mushroom. I'm going to add a little more extra virgin olive oil. Whoops. Going to have to clean that up. The beans are done. Turn those off. And transfer them to the bowl. And like I said earlier, beans don't, when they come out the can, the organic ones, they don't take much seasoning. So those are ready for the burrito. Now we're just waiting on the quinoa and the jackfruit to cook down. Use a little bit of liquid smoke to give it a little bit of that barbecue-y flavor. Alright, give that a few minutes to cook. So once again, these are the wraps we're using. Whole wheat. I'm not sure if the baby's gonna eat this, so I'll just throw all of his stuff in a bowl. another 5 minutes. The jackfruit, peppers, onions, and mushrooms will be done. I didn't start enjoying cooking, honestly, until I went vegan. And now I love it. Wherever I go, if I go on vacation, I try to get a hotel with a kitchen so I can cook my own food. If I'm visiting family, I cook my own food. I bring my own ingredients. Let me show you the progress so far. There we go. Now, burritos is an excellent way to hide vegetables. So if you wanted to add some spinach or squash or broccoli, any type of vegetable, the best way you can hide it from the kids is throwing it in burritos. They won't even know the difference. Unfortunately, I didn't take out any vegetables, but it's okay. There's a lot of nutrients in the ingredients and things that we're using. Waiting on the onions and peppers to soften up a little bit. Alright, jackfruit and stuff is done. I'm going to turn this off. Now, we put a little bit of oil in this pan so the tortilla doesn't stick. Just need a little drop. I try not to cook with too much oil. Quinoa is still cooking. So yeah, we gotta wait for the quinoa. What am I doing? I should honestly cook the quinoa first before I went live because it sometimes takes a while to cook, but it's alright. It's okay. They're almost ready. When I first tried jackfruit, I fell in love with jackfruit. It's a Caribbean fruit. It has it's great source of vitamin C. It's also a good source of protein, potassium, calcium, iron. And jackfruit also contains B vitamins, including vitamin B6. So, and folic acid. So, which is really especially important for a healthy nervous system. So yeah, jackfruit is really a great Jackfruit is really a great meat supplement. And like I said, also you can eat it fresh, which is really, really sweet. Really, really great. I can't think of what I can describe it with the taste, but it's a really, really sweet taste. But yeah, it's a Caribbean fruit. I also use jackfruit to make vegan ribs out of. So jackfruit and then the walnuts. I boil down the walnuts, blend them up, and I blend up the jackfruit. Tastes just the same as regular ribs, just without the bone. It's amazing what you can do with food. Different food too, not just the average American food, meats and cheeses. Being a vegan, you really get creative with your food. But the best part is you get so much nutrients from your food as long as you're not, eating too much of the processed meats and stuff, which don't get me wrong, the processed meats is great for people that are in their beginning stage of transitioning from average American diet to a vegan diet. That's how I started off with. But the furthermore you go into your journey, the more creative you become, the more research you do. And I'm telling you, best decision was me going vegan. I think I'm reverse aging, honestly. I look and feel younger than I did in my 20s. A few more minutes and that'll be done. I have to figure out how to get my laptop to go live so I can go live on my Instagram. But for now, we're just going to go live on Facebook and then share it on Instagram and on my YouTube channel. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. FindingTheYouInU, Q the Herbalist. I haven't posted too much of my workout videos because it takes a lot of time recording while you're working out. But I definitely have my leg routine that I did earlier today. I recorded it, so I will be posting it later on today. Or tonight, I should say. Dropping spoons and stuff. Let me rinse this out. Hey, baby. Mommy, baby. Water. Look who's up. He just woke up from a nap. What he matter? Say hi. You're not gonna say hi? You just woke up? Okay. Okay, Mama Boom Boom. No, this is much. Alright, we're gonna turn that jackfruit off. You ready to eat? Mommy cooking dinner. He said he's ready to eat. You got some jackfruit and beans? Yeah? Okay. Alright, let me take you to mommy. Be right back, family. Alright, I'm back, family. Alright, the quinoa's finished, so we're gonna plate everything on the tortilla. What I put first is the jackfruit, onions, and mushrooms. As you see there. Jackfruit is a Caribbean fruit that can be used as a meat alternative. Like I said, you can find, let me see if I have a can in my pantry. You can find jackfruit fresh, but here's the can, which is best to cook with as a meat alternative. It's a Caribbean fruit, and it's loaded in vitamin C, vitamin B, potassium, protein, a folic acid, which is really great for your nervous system. So it's and the fresh jackfruit tastes really, really sweet. Once you try it, you'll be in love. But it's hard to find the fresh jackfruit, and when you find it, you're gonna pay. It's expensive. But like I said, you can get the canned jackfruit from Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, even if you're in upstate area, Albany, Troy, Schenectady, Waterville, Honest Co-op will have it as well. Let me show you how it looks. You're welcome. So here's how it looks with the quinoa, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and jackfruit with the shredded cheddar vegan cheese. Now we're going to wrap it up and put it on the stove. This part I'm not really too good at, but we're going to do our best. You don't have to be perfect because we're cooking it for our family. So this is how I wrap it. Now put it on the stove just so it can warm up. Melt the cheese. Now one thing about the vegan cheese, all brands don't melt, so it's best to find. You can make your own cheese out of like walnuts and cashews, but sometimes we don't have time for that. So like this one says it melts great. So this is one of my favorite brands. They have it in mozzarella, they have it in cheddar, they even have that brand, I think is even in Gouda cheese. So if you like, you know what, I forgot to put on the beans. Forgot to put the beans on, but it's alright. We're just gonna open it up and add a little bit of the black beans. Starting to heat up. All right. Okay, now we're gonna work on the next one. So we're gonna put the jackfruit, onions, peppers, and mushrooms on one first. And like I said earlier, burritos are great to hide vegetables from the kids. They rarely would even taste it because you have so many ingredients. And honestly, what kid doesn't love burritos? So we're gonna put the beans. These are the beans. Thanks, Mom. Watermelon and peaches. Hydrogel works. What's that for? Alright. Now we're going to put the vegan cheese. Oh, for your face. Oh, okay. My go-to for my face is my sea moss. And now I'm starting to play with different herbs to implement with the sea moss. Like yesterday I did the spirulina, which I posted that video. So here we go. We wrap the second one, which sea moss helps with blackheads. So if you ever want to order, just inbox me. Alright, we're going to flip the first one. Okay, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Yes, my mother loves the sea moss. She puts it on her skin. She takes it orally. This is the tortilla I'm using, whole wheat. I try to stay away from the whites, the white carbs. White usually means it's been bleached, so try to keep it as natural as possible, honestly. Sometimes it can be hard, but it's possible. I will drop yours off tomorrow morning, Mommy, so you can try out the recipe. Add the beans. put too much in here. Don't want to close. But it's alright. We're going to make do what we have. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, this is done. Flip this one. Yeah, this one has too much. That's alright. There we go. It opened up again. It doesn't want to stay closed. Let me flip it so it needs work on it. And then what we're going to have on the side is some salad with some lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and peppers. I eat onions and peppers with everything. And of course, that burrito avocado. Who doesn't love avocado? I eat avocado with everything. If I'm eating a meal, I'm eating some avocado. What's up, sis? Thanks for tuning in. Let me go grab. I didn't have enough of the tortillas. So, this is the babies. Try to pick out the onions and peppers. I should have made his separate, but that's why I cut my onions and peppers up big, so it's easy for me to cut them out. Pick them out for him, because he'll sit there all day. Yucky, yucky. I'm going to keep his simple with the beans, the jackfruit, and then the cheese. For everybody that tuned in late, I will be saving this video, so don't worry. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There goes that sensitive fire alarm. Fire alarm is so sensitive. Yes, sea moss is great for everything. It's great for the skin. It's great to be ingested daily. Builds your immune system up. It helps with thyroid functions. It helps regulate your heart. If you have any heart issues, it'll reverse it. If you have any blood pressure, well, I said that, but if you have diabetes, it'll help reverse that. So yeah, sea moss is a great herb to add to your lifestyle. It's great for eczema, psoriasis, dry patches, dark patches. I can't get enough of sea moss. It helps with thyroid functions. It helps with energy. There you go again. That fire alarm goes off at least 2 to 3 times a day. I started cooking since I've been vegan, so about 2 years now I've been cooking, and honestly I love it. I love it. Like I said earlier, if I go on vacations, I try to get hotels with a kitchen because I'm cooking my own food. If I go visit family, I bring my own food because I'm cooking my own food. It's one of the best things I have done. It's a meditation too. It's a way to relax. It's a way to experiment. There you go again. I can't get enough of this dang on fire alarm. Neighbors probably think I'm burning the place down. And the fire is not even up high, it's on 2. The fire is on 2. Alright, just have one more to make and then I'm finished. I hope you guys tune in tomorrow for my Zen and breathing meditation session tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's always great to give yourself a second to just release and recharge. All you need tomorrow is just a quiet room and an open mind. And we are just going to breathe and meditate. Like I said last week, that's one of the best things I have implemented into my lifestyle is meditating. I talk to my ancestors during that time. I get ideas of how to improve my business. It's also a way to release anger. It's also a way right. So, yeah, it's also great to just meditate, even if you're just laying there and regulating your breathing. It's a great way to release. It's a great way to recharge. It's a great way to get rid of anger, grudges, anything that's lowering your vibration, anything that's holding you back from being the best version of yourself. Meditation. Meditation. Meditation is just another form of praying. Another form of praying, getting in tune with yourself. What's up, sis? So we just about finished with this live. I thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to show you guys the end result. We still have a lot of jackfruit. Zai is doing great. He's doing awesome. His football team made it undefeated. They went to the championships this year, so he's doing awesome. I didn't make the salad. I mean, everybody knows how to make a salad. You make salad to your liking, but I'm just going to add lettuce, tomato, onions, peppers, avocado, and I'll probably add a little bit of the shredded cheese on top. So that's what would be our side.